I see you, baby. Off that dahlia. What is going on, everybody? Finally back with another installment of the Power Awards. This time, we taking it to the streets with Power Book 4, Force. There's going to be some tough competition tonight, y'all. So, before we start announcing tonight's categories, participation, I want y'all down in those comments because there might be an after party, y'all. So in the after party, your host, JH, is going to read the comments, see what y'all thought about the categories, and, we want to see if y'all thought the committee was right on some of these choices tonight. So there might be some post-commentary depending upon the participation of the people. So y'all activate the algorithm. Hit that like button. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about today's choices. It's going to be a good one, y'all. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into tonight's first category. Replacing most improved character this year, seeing as we only did one season this year. But there were some characters that maybe didn't meet our expectations or exceeded our expectations. So tonight's first award is going to be the character that did a complete 180, good or bad. Tonight's first category is Flip the Script Award. And tonight's nominees are Tommy, Liliana, Diamond, and Vic Flynn. All right, guys, so our first recipient at tonight's Power Book 4 Awards for Flip the Script is, I love the Latinas, Liliana. Liliana kicks this thing off by winning the Flip the Script Award. Like I said, it's going to be some tough competition tonight. All these guys were worthy for their own reasons. Tommy, we did not expect him to be the mastermind this season. He showed more intelligence. So we saw, it was the hard Tommy was still there. The Tommy that was pressing, he was still there. But at the same time, we saw a different side of Tommy being more methodical. But Diamond, another character, that was presented as, I guess, the co-main protagonist. And but he just made moves that had people flipping on him. Shout out to Brillo. Had people flipping on him during the middle of the season because he was making some weird decisions as well. That was kind of inconsistent as far as his character. So that gave, him a spot as far as one of the nominees. And then, of course, Vic, one of the letdowns of the season. At first, he presented himself as an op to Tommy, and then he killed Tatiana, and we were rooting for him, and then he went back. he backslid. So he did a 180, then another 180. So yeah, so Vic. But all in all, Liliana, just because I don't think anybody expected her to grab the heart of the audience. I think the committee had to give it to her, just because her character just came out of nowhere. At first, she was just some random character from the OG Power, but then, she made a strong statement. People love Liliana. I love Liliana. I love the Latinas, man. But anyway, I promise that did not influence the decision, even though I am part of the committee. Next category. Carrying over from last Power Awards, we gotta go with some hate. The most hated character. Nominees are Gennard, Vic Flynn, JP, and Diamond. But tonight's most hated character, go lie in a ditch, goes to JP. I don't know how many of y'all agree with this. Like I said, get down in the comments. We want to see your comments. But JP, it was between JP and Gennard. But, people love to hate Gennard. But I think with JP, it was just pure hate out there. Between him, the situation with his son, and, him putting the effort for it, trying to find D-Mac and all that, but yeah, we had to go with JP. So, but like I said, y'all get down below. Let me know what y'all think about these categories. Next up, also another staple of the Power Awards, loyalty. A very important trait in the drug game, right? These characters exhibit the most loyalty throughout the season. Here are tonight's nominees. Paulie, Liliana, Tommy, and Diamond. All right, so tonight's loyalty award goes to our boy, Tommy Egan. So honestly, between Paulie, Liliana, Tommy, I think all of them had their good loyalty traits. A lot of people thought Paulie was going to flip tail on Walter, but, he stuck around. But in some cases, his loyalty kind of wavered between Walter and then the kids. So it was kind of within the family, but different parts of the family. Liliana, she was there for Tommy, but, there was that time she went out the house when she wasn't supposed to. But that doesn't really, disqualify her. But, you should have stayed in the house, and you would have never got caught up with the Serbs. So we had to give it to Tommy, but Tommy was just faced with obstacle after obstacle, with people constantly slapping him in the face. Diamond not wanting to help him out after he helped, him find his brother. And then, Vic with the Gloria situation and all that. And, these guys wanted to break away, and Tommy was still willing to do business with these guys and overlook these things. And in the relationship with Gloria for the betterment of good business, right? So we definitely had to go with Tommy just being loyal to the game overall and the people he was involved with. He didn't fold. So Tommy definitely wins the Loyal Award. All right, y'all. So I got to put on the black glove for this next one. Power is nothing without a good death scene, right? And a lot of bodies were dropped this season. So this next award goes to the best death scene. But, since this is Power Book 4, we got to dub it the Christmas is Cancel Award. Nominees are Simon, Blackston, Tatiana, and the Rojas crew. All right, once again, another tough category, man. Simon, that one surprised me. I wasn't expecting him to go out like that. Blackston, Diamond finally did something. That was pretty gruesome. And then he beat him up with the bat before he killed him. Tatiana, clean headshot from Vic. And Tommy put them boys in that trunk and blew them up. It's a hard one. Today's recipient of the Christmas is Cancel Award. Let's put a point on the board for Rojas. Rojas' crew receives the Christmas is Cancel Award. All right, about halfway through this thing, going to the next category from last year's award show, Shocking Moment of the Year. This year's nominees are the death of Liliana, the death of Gloria, Kate returns and the D-Mac reveal. All right, so recipient of shocking moment of the year goes to Liliana, winning her second award tonight. Of course, the death of Liliana was felt by millions of fans across the world. I just don't think nothing can beat that. But of course, Kate would have to come in a close second. A lot of people thought she was coming. And then, of course she popped up, but, it was still a pleasant surprise to see Kate pop in towards the end of the season. But that would have to be the close second. But Liliana definitely had to get shocking moment of the year, even though the death may not have been so pleasant. All right, so this next award is going to the character that was always scheming, plotting, up to no good intentions, manipulative, all the above. So, this year's most shadiest character we are dubbing the Slim Shady Award. Tonight's nominees are Claudia, Gennard, Walter, and Kate Egan. Once again, some more tough competition, but tonight's recipient of the Slim Shady Award goes to Gennard. My guy was always scheming and plotting against his brother. He had Tommy's name in his mouth. He was getting the young boys to do his dirty work for him, getting his work done through other people, things of that nature. But yeah, Gennard was definitely a slime ball, and he was always scheming against somebody. All right, y'all, it's starting to smell in here. I got to take out the trash. Of course, there were some characters here that just exhibited pure trash. Trash! Let's talk about it, man. This year's nominees for Trash of the Year. Diamond, I won't help you save Liliana. Liliana, unworthy death. Horsemen, ponies of the apocalypse. The Serbs do absolutely nothing. So, Trash of the Year goes. We got to give it to the Horsemen. They were complete trash. They did nothing. Their name should have struck fear into the hearts of every viewer in the Power universe. But they came, they got drunk, they got lit up at the lab, and they did absolutely nothing. Trash. So this year's Trash Award goes to the Horsemen, or the ponies of the apocalypse. All right, so this season, we had a new drug introduced into the game. Dahlia. And everybody was tripping off it. We had some funny reactions to when people got high off Dahlia. So this year's award goes to the best reaction to Dahlia. Who was tripping the most? This year's Dahlia Award nominations go to Tommy, Liliana, Cousin Buddy, and Gennard. All right, this is another tough one, but the committee has decided we had to go with Tommy. Winning his second award tonight, the Dahlia Award goes to Tommy. When that boy laid out on that car, it was the funniest moment I've ever seen in Power history. One of the top moments for me. But anyway, moving on. Of course, we got to go to one of our staples in the Power Awards. Boss Move of the Year. This one was hard to come up with because a lot of people weren't really making boss moves like that, besides Tommy, of course, but we eked out some names. But nominations for Boss Move of the Year go to Rojas, calling shots from the pen. D-Mac and Marshall, we got that Dahlia, Claudia, the birth of Dahlia, Tommy taking over the pipeline. All right, guys, this one is not so hard to figure out. What do y'all think? Of course, Boss Move of the Year goes to Tommy Egan with his third award. Nobody outshined Tommy. Nobody outbossed Tommy. Nobody think this guy. He was always one step ahead. He took very few losses. He was always strategizing and planning. Of course, we had to give this award to Tommy. So if we brought Boss Move back, we gotta bring G Move of the Year back. Going to the character that just exhibited gangster, some type of cool moment. It was just like, dang, that's gangster right there. So, G Move of the Year nominees are Liliana, middle finger to the Serbs. Vic, I'm not tripping off that bit. Walter delivers a message to the Serbs. Tommy, best for business. We had to give G Move of the Year to none other than the Belfast bully, the devil himself, Walter Flynn. I believe he definitely made a statement and had one of the best moments of the season, walking into that bar, taking out 3 Serbians on his own, and told the waitress to deliver this message to Merkovich or whatever. So we definitely had to give G Move of the Year to Walter. But if y'all feel like somebody else should have won it, let us know down in the comments below. All right. We getting towards the end here. And this next award is a new category as well. There were a lot of great saves this season. When a character was down and out and it looked bad for him, somebody came in the clutch. The In the Clutch award nominees are Gennard saves Liliana, Vic shoots Tatiana, Tommy saves Vic and Gennard, and Gloria claps back. All right. In the clutch. Who was the most in the clutch this season? So we got to give this year's In the Clutch award to Gennard. Of course, when we thought, Liliana was in trouble, it was looking bleak, when Tommy and Liliana were faced up against the Serbs, and then your guy, Gennard, came through saving the day, took a couple Serbians with him. He did pop Liliana, but, we still don't know whether he was trying to save her or was he trying to take everybody out in one shot. But as a result, he still ended up saving the day. And it was definitely one of the unexpected moments of the season. So definitely we had to give In the Clutch to Gennard. Congratulations, man. Two awards. Okay, Gennard. All right, so it's come down to this. We at the end of the road. And you know how we like to cap off the Power Awards. MVP of the Year, the most prestigious award to receive here. So who's going to get it? We really only came up with 3 names. It's going to be a triple threat this year. And the nominees for MVP are Tommy, Liliana, and Gennard. So, tonight's MVP goes to none other than Tommy Egan, of course. Congratulations, Tommy ekes out this whole award show with 4 awards total, smashing the competition. But, who can blame him? It is his show. But anyway, let's give the reasoning here. let's start off with Gennard. Gennard, of course, was, a villain that everybody loved to hate. I think without him, there wouldn't have been a real antagonist other than Walter, who did things here and there, but Gennard was just solid throughout the whole season. He was consistent with his character. He wasn't up and down, Vic, like the Flynns were. So we got to go with Gennard. We had to give him a slot in here. Liliana, of course, we were not expecting her to make such a splash, to become such a fan favorite. She definitely had to be thrown in the mix. But yeah, she had some funny moments in here. And then, we were invested in as far as the relationship between her and Tommy and how that grew. So definitely Liliana was a huge component of this show that nobody was expecting. But of course, we had to give it to Tommy. Tommy was the whole reason everything flowed. I'm talking about he took very few losses. If he did take a loss, it was because of Liliana and her being a liability sometimes. But other than that, Tommy, he did his thing against the Horsemen. He walked into the Serbs and just said, here's $2 million or whatever. Give me some of your soldiers, and walked out clean and nothing happened. Took over the Serbian pipeline. He came in Chicago and did the thing. Of course, there was no way in hell that nobody else was going to win this award. But, some people came close. Liliana was a close second. We almost gave it to Liliana, but Tommy ekes out the MVP award and has the most awards for tonight. So, I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's awards. As I said down below, make sure y'all give y'all thoughts down below. If there's enough participation, your boy will do a post show and go over these comments and deliberate a little bit more between the people. So, I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's award. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and of course, Raising Kanan is up next. So that will be the next award show for Raising Kanan. I can't wait. So till we all meet again, it has been great seeing you, but y'all got to get the hell up out of here because they're about to cut the lights off on us. But anyway, guys, thanks for joining. This has been the Power Book 4 Awards. We will see y'all next time. Deuces.